All right, troops, welcome to the Actually. My name is Owen. Welcome, J-Man, John, and Charlie. How are you guys doing? Long time no see.
Yeah.
What's happening?
So it's been a long time. So in case anybody is wondering where I've been, I'm in the process of moving house right now, and we'll be moving next month. So this is actually just a one-off live stream just to talk to everybody. And then once I'm in the new place, this is the last time you'll see this background. So it'll be next month or August, hopefully once I'm all set up in the new place. And it'll be a sexy new pad. So it's an outdoor swimming pool and a gym downstairs. So I'm very excited about that. So we've got the housewarming pool party already. Thank you, Adam, and thank you for the welcome back. So
you're gonna have pictures behind you, right? You're gonna.
I'm probably gonna get different ones. Maybe I don't know. I'll see. 5-car garage. Well, I've got underground parking, which is great. And in Canada, you want to park underground, so I don't have to worry about scraping the snow off the car anymore. So that's going to be really nice. We've been in this place for 20 years, so it's going to be so nice to live somewhere that's not awful.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's
crazy. I've been here for 17. I didn't realize you beaten me.
Yeah, so because we've lived here since we moved to Canada in 2006. So October will be 20 years. And we'll be living somewhere else by then. So that's really cool. Yeah, so tonight we're going to be talking Knockoff, starring JCVD himself about Van Damme tonight. I just wanted to talk some Van Damme. So before we do that, though, so you all know about my horrific theater experience last night watching Masters of the Universe.
Mine was
4DX.
I had a bad one too.
Yeah, John had it too, and I was like. So I probably would. You're probably best just to ignore my review right now because I think it was really affected by the fact that I practically dislocated my shoulder, shit my pants, and nearly threw up watching the movie. It's absolutely horrendous.
4DX.
Yeah, 4DX is the worst thing ever. It's like I literally threw some child out of the seat at one point, and I was like, "Well, I guess you're gonna have to have another kid because that." It's just like.
Well, I told you before, my daughter almost flew out of her seat. I had to like brace her for impact. I was like, "Are you all right?"
I know.
Why did they think those were a good idea? Those are great for like amusement parks and big attractions and stuff like that. Not watching a movie for the
it's like watching a movie in plane turbulence before it crashes. That's what I was saying. I was like, "Do you want to watch a plane before you watch a movie before you die in a plane crash?" Then this is it. So
what's the movie? Yeah,
I heard too.
It's like I get the idea, but it's
I mean, it's cool in some ways because it like the blowing the cool wind I liked because I like the cool air. But then it starts spraying me with water. I was like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
And then the smoke, and then it covers the screen. I'm like, I can't see the screen anymore.
Right. So did you guys do? Well, you guys wouldn't have. I don't know if Owen. Did you ever do Days of Thunder at the Days of Thunder ride at Canada's Wonderland?
I've never. I don't think I've ever actually been to Canada's Wonderland. I've never been on a roller coaster. So.
Okay. So I'm not a big roller coaster guy. One year in, I think it was grade 12 in physics class, we went and did the physics of the roller coaster. So I went on every roller coaster. That was the first time I've ever gone on any roller coaster in grade 12. And I went on them all. I'm like, yeah, I got it. I'm good. Like, it's like, I understand. And then I don't need to go back on it. But like, and we did the Days of Thunder right now. That was awesome. That was like that, the Star Trek Hilton when we did the Borg capture you in there, and then you're in the chair that's moving, and then like there's a screen, so that and then like the thing comes, you know how the Borg have like those eyes, so it's like it goes, and then a spray comes, you're like, oh, that was so cool, right? It's like, and there's like guys walking around as Borg and grabbing.
That's fine doing stuff like that because it's not a movie. I'm trying to concentrate on the movie. Like people, like John was like, "Oh, didn't you love this scene when this happened?" And I was like, I don't even remember that scene. I just remember how I think I've broken my shoulder. And is that bone?
Ours was broken. They actually stopped the movie, and the lady came on and was like, because it would be a quiet scene, and our seats would be. I go to my daughter. I'm like, what is going on right now? Like nothing's happening, and our seats are driving.
It's morally important, John. The gravitas of the scene.
And
He-Man, you have to be a hero.
Yeah, people must have bitched because the lady comes. She's like, I know it's not synced up right now, but we fixed the problem. We got free passes out of it, so I'm like, all right.
Go see it again. I mean, I'm going to watch again probably in IMAX or regular without any gimmicky shit.
If it comes out in the normal way or whatever.
I think it's coming out in IMAX this weekend or something. I would like to see it.
We've got IMAX. I'm going normal, but with recliners. My seat only moves if I push the button. So that's all I give a shit.
Yeah, I saw it in regular. This is not going to do well. You can already see it. It's not going to happen. I think if you're a fan of He-Man, you're going to really enjoy yourself. I think if you're a casual fan, you're probably going to enjoy yourself.
Yeah, Ed loved it.
Ed loved it. He's not even a casual, right?
No, he's a normie, right? So he loved it. For me, it was like not seeing Battle Cat until the end, and then not hearing the music until the end. And I was like, why can't we just have the music when he turns into He-Man? But then Ed was like, well, I'm sorry, we'll talk about this later. We don't want to ruin it for Charlie. So,
but the music that we had, I thought was very good.
It was great.
I've heard the new music, and I'm looking forward to it.
The Eternia theme is fantastic. The Queen music is great, and all that.
We already should just know that. Probably not going to do great in theaters, but streaming hits, this will probably
hopefully
do what it needs to do in streaming. So,
I hope they look at that in terms of making a sequel.
They will.
They will, because I don't have inside info, but somewhat adjacent inside info where they don't really care. They actually don't care about the theatrical thing. This is why they didn't really push it too much. It's just a bonus. I haven't watched all of Rings of Power, but it's clearly not great. But they keep producing it because it doesn't matter. They have so much money that as long as anybody's like, if they've already committed to doing it, they'll just do it because it doesn't matter to them. So it almost, I hate doing this because it's like a shill. This is like the Mandalorian argument, but like the shill argument of it doesn't need to do well, but it kind of doesn't because Amazon doesn't care. And if I don't care if it does well or not, if I like it is all I care about. I like it, so I will purchase it on 4K or watch it.
Answer me this: Do you prefer it to the Dolph movie?
Probably no, but there's different. Well, it's hard to say.
They're very different movies. This one is almost more faithful to the card in some ways, but as I was saying, I liked Dolph because he's not a joke as He-Man. It's serious, and it's sort of he's not treated and they don't make fun of his name.
Well, they don't see. I don't think that they make fun of it in a way to degrade the character. They poke at it to say like it is inherently slightly silly, but they accept their names. This is the thing at the end. They accept their names. Charlie, it's not a spoiler. He says Mechanic. You saw the trailer.
Look, I know how they were all created with those names. So
right.
If they're paying homage to that, then that's totally.
But it's like he says, "Oh, you're Fisto, you're Mechanic, right?" And he reads the card back, like he's like, "You're Mechanic, heroic periscopic warrior." Like he read, he did
printed on there.
He read the thing, and then at the end they're like, they accept it. Like Fisto's like, "That's not my name," but they accept it. So. I'm okay if they poke fun of it, but at the very end, they're like, no, I'm Fisto. Like he accepts that he's Fisto now. And that to me means that they were just having fun and not trying to dig at it to say, look how stupid this is. But you're a fan of Trapjaw? Goddamn fucking awesome. Like best character.
Never been better than this. He was awesome.
Oh my God. Like every second of him is the friggin' best, man. Holy crap. I should have bought that Trapjaw at Walmart when I was there. I got Spikor. Spikor's good. All of the villains are super badass.
They look great. They look great. This is one of the few movies this year I'm excited to go watch. My expectation
just don't see it in D-Box.
Yeah. My expectation is managed because you just never know. But I'm true. It's like me. I'm taking the boys. My best friend Seth's coming with us. It's a dude night. We're just gonna go and check it out and have fun with it. So,
and there's not much Earth. It's very minimal. Like you saw almost all of it in the trailer.
I had a feeling that they were like, let's do exactly what the old one did. Like they're not gonna. No, like everyone bitching about that. It's ridiculous. I've had to not even be on my He-Man groups anymore. I timed it all just to be a dick, and I timed it all so I can even give you the times. It is way less than what you think it is. Perfect,
and that's including the Beastman attack, which you saw in the trailer.
Yeah,
right.
Perfect.
Like so, it is very fat. The first 18 minutes is the. It's so cool. You're like, this is awesome. And like, I do have minor gripes, which
we will get to. We'll talk about this after.
I was going to say, I'm just going to go to bed, so it's tomorrow. Quick.
So it's tomorrow. All right.
Just watch it now, Charlie, and come back in 2 hours.
Come back and watch
exactly.
it.
So we'll discuss it after once Charlie's gone.
Once Charlie's gone.
Once
I did break down, so I did have to get this though.
We don't have that in Canada. We don't have any of those things in Canada.
And it lights up too. And I got it half off because it was open. So I was like, oh, thank you.
Even better.
Anyway, so Knockoff starring Jean-Claude Van Damme and
that's what we're here to talk about.
Action Master Rob Schneider.
Quick, we need a co-star. Oh, yes.
Who's got the cocaine? Everybody.
A lot.
Yeah, apparently this movie had like tons on the set, and I was like, yeah, you can get
nice.
It's Highlander 2 level.
Yeah, but like knockoff, it is like a lower tier Van Damme movie for me, but like it's still fun just for like how ridiculous. I mean, it's exploding pants. I mean, yeah. it's such an outlandish idea.
Like the buttons. It's like
yeah. I mean, yeah, like your trousers explode. And I
that
have
would
that problem
just
a lot.
suck. What a bad day when your pants blow your penis.
Yeah. But it's got like some cool action scenes. Like I love the kind of rickshaw race thing through the streets of Hong Kong. That's cool. It's kind of fun. There are some fun action scenes. I love the stuff on the boat at the end. I think that's a really cool action scene. The usual downside is just Rob Schneider, but even then, he's not that annoying in this one. He's not like Judge Dredd annoying or whatever, where he like ruins the entire movie. I think he's actually tolerable in this. But I don't love the movie. Like the dialogue is pretty bad and whatever else. But and I kind of hate the green explosions and everything. There's some really crappy blue screen moments, things like that. You're like, what? And you got Paul Sorvino in it, which is good as well. It was Ringo Lam, wasn't it?
It's Troy Hark.
It's Troy Hark. I always mix it. Troy Hark. Yeah. So yeah, Troy Hark knows how to do action anyway, and it moves like at this relentless pace. It's good fun, well paced, entertaining enough, but it's not one I watch often, if I'm honest. I picked up the 4K and watched it recently and enjoyed it. It looks and sounds good. I know
it looks amazing. Yeah, it's actually slightly shocking.
Yeah, but apparently there'd been a tech issue, but I didn't have that on my copy. Mine played okay.
What was the tech issue?
They said like the color was off or something in like one scene or something, so they were sending out replacement discs. And I was like, no, mine was fine.
I'll have to check.
That was part of the original movie.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
I'm gonna check that because mine looked. I was actually a slightly shocked. I was like, oh, this looks like incredibly.
It looks like it just came out this week.
So
that
was weird. Okay.
It's funny. I watched the movie like 2 or 3 months ago, so I'm literally in my head trying to remember everything that happened in it. Because all I'm thinking of is Moving House right now and He-Man. That's where my head is right now. But it's not a great Van Damme movie, but it's a sort of fun double bill with Double Team if you like that. So that should be interesting. Speaking of which, while I remember, Jay, are you coming to Niagara Falls this weekend?
I don't think I can, man. We've got plumbing issues. And also my wife's, she has her chair that she uses. It's messed up. So we have to get a new one like right now, which really sucks.
Yeah, I'm going on Saturday and I'm staying in a hotel. So
you're going to go and stay. Yeah.
I'm going to meet Mark Dacascos, Dennis Rodman, Flash Gordon, Sam Jones going to be there. And,
he's awesome.
He's awesome. Yeah.
That'd be cool. So anyway,
I'm so disappointed, but like literally, I've been having these plumbing issues. Well, anyways, it's actually a very long story, but I'm not gonna.
We can talk about it later.
Yeah. We can talk about it later.
Anyway, so Charlie, what's your thoughts on Knockoff?
So I hadn't watched this movie since it probably first came out on VHS. Wow. Yeah, this is one of those that I remember watching it. And it was in that run of The Quest, Legionnaire, where you're just kind of like,
Double Team.
This isn't my. I skipped Double Team because of this movie at first, because it got to where I was like, this isn't my Van Damme. Like, he felt very silly from what I remember. So watching it today was pretty much like watching it brand new, because all I remembered was Rob Schneider, something about knockoff pants, and when they were bad, and like very minimal stuff. This is the most Jackie Chan, Jean-Claude Van Damme movie I have ever seen. It's like they took all of the stunts that Jackie Chan would normally do and there's a moment where Van Damme's yanked by a wire in the shipping containers, and I see the wire. That was just like, okay. So about 20 minutes in, I want to turn this off and tell Owen I'm sorry. But then Rob Schneider quit acting like the designer and started acting like the CIA agent. And I went, this is better. Rob Schneider's still not great, but he was better than what he was fake acting as at the beginning as the designer partner. I did like the stunts. I did like the action. I did not like the weird camera choices of slowing everything down or speeding everything up and blurring everything around. It felt like I had to look because I was like, is this the guy that did like Crank and those movies? It's not, but damn, it felt like those movies. Like that guy probably watched this movie and went, I can do that better, and made Crank with Jason Statham, where it's just like this like fervor, this just kinetic energy around all of the camera angles. I didn't hate this, but I understand why I haven't seen it in forever. Like I was just, and Owen, I'm relieved of what you said going, this is not the greatest. Cause I'm like, I'm not going to shit on this movie, but I think I won't watch it for a while.
Yeah. I don't watch it often. No,
it's a ridiculous storyline. There's multiple times I'm going, what just happened? Who's that guy? Why did that just happen? Oh, wait, that's a double cross. No, they're a double cross? No, they're actually not a double cross, but they're a double cross. This guy's going to show up. I don't know who the Asian Keanu Reeves guy was the entire movie. That's like the kind of good guy along with Van Damme running around. I'm like, I don't know who you are. I don't understand the CIA VIP for VP pants. And I was like, I was just sitting there like this most of the time. Then that dude opens up the safe and a rocket launches him across the fucking building and he explodes up against the wall. I went, I'm in.
5 stars. Yep.
5 stars. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. And you're right. The ship, all of the ship stuff was awesome, except at no point did I know where they were. Because at one point they're on radar and they're like, if they get to the dead zone, we got to take them out. And there's this big thing about the helicopter's going to blow them up and all this other shit. And then you're on the ship with them. And I'm like, that's mainland right there. Like I can literally see mainland. Where was the dead zone? Was it 20 feet from mainland? Was it 30 feet from mainland? I don't know. And then one ship ends up on another ship. And I'm like, what ship is that? There's 3 ships at this ending, not counting the little boat. And I just could not figure out where anyone was, what was going on, until I got one like 2-second shot of the whole big thing. And it's a barge under the shipping container boat with another boat off to the side. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? And then I read later that a lot was cut from this movie. And I went, there's a problem. That I need all the shit that was taken out. They cut all the Sammo Hung action because he was second director or something like that, doing all of those. There was a longer fight between both guys with Van Damme, and they went, no, let's not put it in here. And I was just like, that hurt it. That hurt it a lot. I love the speed of the movie. It was fast. It was short. It, like you said, fast paced. You don't have a minute to sit there and dwell too long on the bullshit, but you're also like, okay, that happened. Okay, why did that happen? I don't know, but we're on this part now. Okay, that guy. All right, we killed the bad guy. No, we didn't. What do you mean we didn't kill the bad guy? Just watch him fucking blow up. Nope, he's back. It was nuts. But it's not the worst Van Damme. It definitely ain't the best Van Damme.
No,
it was enjoyable enough. Yeah. But that's my take on this whole thing.
John.
I think Charlie read my notes because
I'm sorry. I thought I was going to be the naysayer tonight.
No, like you like, yeah. I was like, is he reading my mind? I'm like, I'm looking. I'm like, okay. But listen, okay. So again, Knockoff is like the Van Damme movie that you watch like if you have no other options, probably. Like it's enjoyable, but like just like Charlie was saying, it's like, why would you have Sammo Hung be a second unit director on this movie? Film fight scenes, have elaborate Hong Kong style action. Throw Van Damme and Rob Schneider. It's essentially throwing Van Damme and Rob Schneider in a Hong Kong action movie. And when I'm watching, I'm like, this looks exactly like it was shot like Rumble in the Bronx. If you put the two together, they're exactly the same in terms of visuals and cinematography and how the film looks. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. And we all know that during this period, Van Damme was, doing his thing and everything. And he's very sweaty in this movie. You can tell he was very like he was not well, and like he's doubled in some of his fight scenes. Too,
yes, I did notice that.
It was weird.
Yeah, and it's like when you see your heroes get doubled, you're just like,
And not dangerous stunts. Double than like some of the normal fights you've seen him do forever.
In the car garage, he does the spinning kick, and you can tell it's an Asian guy. I'm like, what's going on?
Totally not him.
So this is a movie I know. Like I'm watching, I'm like, I should hate this movie. I should not like this movie. I should be like, this movie is horseshit. But I still like it, just like Owen. It's like I enjoy. And Michael Wong. Can we just say he was the most underused, underrated?
He usually is.
Yes, and he like the First Option movies and stuff like that. I love those movies so much, and he's such a great actor and everything. But yeah, he's like, it's like Charlie was like is because he's like the Asian cop that's after the same people. That's how I took it as, and he just kind of gets mixed in with them and everything. But at the end, he's just staring the boat. I'm like, okay, well, Michael's staring the boat. He's trying to get the boat out of the way and everything. So it's like, well, why have Michael Wong in this movie if you're not going to have him like at least?
I thought the female cop was going to be important too.
Exactly.
Like, where'd she go?
She vanished. I mean, Michael does some cool shit at the beginning. You know, he gets some shooting and stuff like that. But then after that, it's like, I get it. It's Van Damme. You don't go to see this movie to see Michael Wong. You go see Van Damme. And like Rob Schneider, it's like, yes, it's like, Doug, I was saying at the beginning, let's get a coaster. And it's kind of like a Rush Hour thing they're kind of going for. Like you got the really goofy guy, you know, like Chris Tucker. You know, he is a cop in those movies, but he is goofy. Let's face it. And then you got the serious guy in Van Damme, or a Jackie Chan. The warehouse fight, even though it's heavily edited, kick ass. He's got the chain. I love that part. It's kind of like Ong Bak type, you know, style, like how they're doing it.
I got a lot of that vibe.
Yeah. So there's a lot to like about this movie, but at the same time, it's very frustrating. And like I said, and then Jeff Wolf, who I'm actually friends with on Facebook, which is kind of cool. Like he plays one of them. And why is the one hit man sick? He's like coughing all the time. I'm like,
and that's never explained for any reason.
It's like that was left on the cutting room edge. It's like either he's got, you know, but he fights really well for how he's like coughing, but he's still throwing kicks and stuff like that. I'm like, well, you must be feeling okay if you're gonna like still fight him.
And his fight was edited bad with Van Damme.
But you watch the special features; they show extended versions of those.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like they cut so much out of it that it's actually not a very well choreographed fight because now they're just splicing it together.
Yeah, and then like listen, and there's some serious close-ups in this movie. It's like there's a face. It's like, why am I looking at the face? But yeah, it's like, who's in the editing room? I'm just like, what's going on right now? Why would you throw Van Damme in a Hong Kong movie directed by Choi Hark and have Sammo Hung co-direct it basically with the action, and then just be like and just chip it all apart? But like I said, I should hate it, but I love it. I do. And I probably watch it more than I care to admit. I probably watch it like once a year, maybe. I break it out.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I've only ever watched it 3 or 4 times. I've never watched it that much.
I've seen it twice now.
Because that and Double Team's the same thing. It's like, I really should not like this movie. But then at the end with the...
Double Team has Mickey Rourke standing on a mine being attacked by a tiger.
Yes.
I've at least seen that one like 4 times. So that one I've at least given it.
And that's got the best product placement with the Coke machines when they're shilling them. Yeah. And there's like 8,000 Coke machines lined up.
It's ludicrous, but I was there for it. You know.
Yes. But I enjoyed this movie, and I shouldn't, but I do. It's just one of those anomalies where you're just like, what the fuck.
Well, what you brought up there, I was looking at the director too, because I was like, have I seen anything this guy's done?
You've seen any?
Black Mask.
Yes,
with Jet Li, which is awesome. I love that movie. I saw that movie in theaters, and me and my nephew were the only 2 people in the theater watching it.
Yeah,
and
I think it was like me and Sean or something.
Yeah, but it's Choi Hark. It's Choi Hark in the hands of an American production company.
Yeah, that knew how to use him apparently, because I was like, this guy did Black Mask. I was like,
that's the thing. I always get confused with him and Ringo Lam's movie. I don't know why, because they both worked with Van Damme around that time. So I was like, wait, which one did they direct? So but yeah, we actually should have done a versus of Knockoff versus Double Team. FYI, I'd probably take Double Team.
Double Team would have won. That one I remember.
Anyway, over to you, Jay.
So I saw this in the theater, and I while you guys were talking, I figured out what happened. What happened with you guys? See, you guys were blinking while watching the movie. And that's what's throwing you off, because I didn't blink.
No.
This movie is awesome for everything you just said. I don't know what you're talking. Okay, I sat there listening to Charlie's spiel, and I was like, yeah, that's why it's awesome. Yeah, that's why it's awesome. It's like, okay, here's what happened. They went.
It could have been more awesome, though. That's the point.
It could have been more awesome. You're correct. But they went to Troy Hark, and they're Troy. You're going to do an American thing. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, what ideas do you have? He's like, well, I've got a bunch of ideas for different movies. I'm going to do mini explosions with mini bombs and green explosive gas and a warehouse fight. And they're going to be on this boat with like shipping containers and sliding around. And I'll have this random guy with like using glasses as weapons. And they're like, that sounds great for this movie. No. That's like my next 5 or 6 projects. Oh, no. That's all in this one. But there's going to be like 7 double crosses. But if I put all the double crosses that I had lined up for all these movies, I'll put them all in this movie. It's like, oh,
all of them.
So they basically said, listen, let me explain something to you. If at any moment in time the audience can detect what's happening, you're doing a bad job. Like every minute there has to be something completely new introduced. Oh, let's have a rickshaw thing at the beginning. Why? Because it's cool. Okay, but that really should.
Pumas.
That was odd.
Pumas.
Yeah, Pumas with 2
which didn't,
yes.
But they didn't even affect the race because he just kept running. So it's just not. So look,
his shoes fell
see,
apart, though.
this is there is a certain tipping point. I love this movie. I love it. There's a tipping point. As I said, I want the extremes. You're making I want the raid, right? Or I want complete nonsense and craziness. You got to pick which one you're doing, right? Like Die Hard, right? Yeah. You got to pick what you're doing, right? And you can't pick the middle one. You start picking the middle one, and that's when you get into your, it was okay. Like you name some of the other Van Dammes, whatever. Like it's not crazy enough. It's just kind of like, they kind of tried, but not really. Oh yeah, it's okay. This one, they're just like, F it. Who cares if it anything? At no point in time, I was sitting there. My notes are the same as yours. My notes are just as erratic. I didn't look down, so I was just looking at my notes while you guys were talking. I can't read my notes because I was scared to look down while I'm writing because I'm going to miss something. And then I gave up. Where did I give up? I gave up. One point,
I gave up.
Yeah, and I was like, I literally said to myself internally, I was like, "Why are you taking notes? Who cares?" And you're saying, "Oh, the guy was coughing." You know why he was coughing? Because people cough.
But it's just odd. Like he's got a handkerchief. He's like,
of course,
I will say this: when he ended up being the guy Van Damme fought, that was the moment where I was like, "Okay, that was a cool swerve." Because you think he's sickly. Right. But now all of a sudden he's cold and cough
medicine. I get it, and he got
some Robitussin. Totally.
This is it. You guys said it. You guys actually said all the points. It is a Hong Kong movie where they just inserted Van Damme.
It's the kitchen sink. It's
the kitchen sink.
Yeah.
And I've seen ones like this before, though. So when I saw this in the theater, I can't remember. I was trying to think of some movies to give you guys as examples where I've seen these. I don't know what's going on, but all of this is just crazy. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go with this because like, whatever. Right. Yeah. So I walked out of the theater. I was like, that was awesome. It's like, quick, explain what happened. I don't know. But there was green explosions. Like, what is that all about? Why is it green? Because it's cool. It's just because we
feel like it.
You've seen orange explosions, right?
That's fair.
You haven't seen green ones.
They're green from little tiny battery things.
Yeah,
it's literally. See, for me, it's past the tipping point where I'm like, okay, you don't want me. Like the Troy Hark is telling me, don't think about anything. Just go like this.
Yeah.
Just watch this entire thing and walk out and be like, holy crap, that movie didn't even stop for 1 second. Like. There is not even Ong Bak, which I remember seeing that thinking, wow, Ong Bak, this is crazy, right? You want to share some with you? Yeah, I'm good. Hot takes. Thanks, man. And there's just like, it never stops. So even Ong Bak, I'd seen Ong Bak in the theater and I thought, wow, this is like nonstop. Even that's not really nonstop because there are moments where it breathes and you're like, okay, it's a movie. There is dialogue and there's a story and they're doing something to progress it. This movie's just like bah, 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 bah. And you guys are saying they're editing out fights. They're editing out fights because if they had any more, people would just literally, their heads would explode. You could only, however long this movie was. I think what happened was they had all those scenes in there, and the test audience is just their heads exploded.
They all died.
They all died.
They all died.
They all died. So they got to the.
They look like the Joker gas at the end of Batman.
Yeah. So however long this movie was, that's the exact amount of time. And if it was 1 minute longer, your head would explode. So they knew where to cut it off.
You know what?
Your pants would explode more like it would be. Your pants would explode.
Listen,
so many people. Hang on. So many people are not who they say they are, and I thought at one point Von Damme was gonna be like, "I'm a Navy SEAL." And it's like
everyone is every single person.
He's the only one that is.
He's the only one. That's right, because he's JCVD. That's all you need to know. He's good. He's the right guy. That everyone else is a liar in some way. But I'm telling you, I'm going to quote Dick Jones. Who cares if it worked or not? It's like who cares? Listen. I agree with everything that you're saying, except I'm making it a positive thing.
I watch it once a year. How is that not a positive thing?
John, all this is more fun than actually watching, but more I'm thinking about, like, this is a perfect movie to get the guys together on a Saturday night, drinking some beer, eating some pizza, and just rolling on your asses laughing at this movie.
So are you guys telling me that you weren't excited for Van Damme's foot going into a shoe POV? Like, what the hell? I'm like, what is that? And then the girl sits with her legs, which are very good. She sits with her legs, and it's like from her legs perspective, and they're kind of looking like, okay. And then there's parts where guys are using super speed, like they're moving in motion.
That's what I was talking about. I was like, what is this? I was like, they're Universal Soldiers all of a sudden.
Or they get out the phone, and we have to see where the phone call's going. It's like
that was.
I was like,
come on. Listen, this is crazy. Look, someone sat there and they edited this. They edited this scene. They're like, you know what we haven't used yet?
That's why everybody's on drugs.
Super speed.
There's a shot of following him onto a bridge, but the helicopter shot veers off the side of the bridge and just. What are we supposed to be looking at?
No, because the
whatever you want to, Charlie.
It's like because look, he thought that looked cool. He said, "Well, there's a cool shot. Just keep it going a little bit.
Just keep going, man.
You're not. This movie is giving you. It's giving you things that you don't know that you want or might not want, but it doesn't care if you want them or not. It's giving them to you, and I'm going to just eat. It's like it gave you a steak and fish and potatoes. And then it gave you like lamb, and then it gave you chicken, and then it gave you. Did you want some duck breast with that? It's like, sure, throw it on there. This is like an Italian wedding. It just keeps coming. The food just keeps coming. I'm just consuming it, and I was like, oh, I'm really full.
Keep eating. Here's some dessert.
Listen, this movie is bonkers.
I'm with you. I'm with you now.
Listen, I'm telling the next time. So in 3 years, when you watch it again, Charlie. Just think
Charlie's going to watch it every year now. He's going to be
like, you gotta watch it.
I might as well just dive in.
I was going to watch it again. I needed to watch it before watching it because it was literally like 3 months ago when we were going to do the last stream, and then life just fell apart.
Yeah. I mean, this movie, it's not a movie. It's an experience of sensory overload.
Yeah.
I thought there's going to be a moment where they'll just sit and explain and I'd seen this in theater, but I hadn't seen it for a while, so I haven't watched this very often myself. I do not go to this one. I go to the ones that we all go to that we all know.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting there this time on the 4K, and I was thinking, wow, this looks really good. I was like, oh shit, what, did I just miss something? I was like, wait. And I was trying to find a place to pause it to just rewind for a second. I did rewind it a couple of times in a vain attempt, well, not a vain, in a pointless attempt to understand what was happening. And then I gave up. I thought, why am I taking
matter what's happening?
It doesn't matter.
That happened to me. I had to go inside for a second, so I paused it.
Yeah.
And I walked back out here and unpaused it. Never took my eyes off of it. And I swear a different part of the movie was playing.
What else is happening? You're like, yeah.
And I literally did back it up twice in this time, and I went, nope, that's where I stopped. Yeah. What is happening
what
here?
Is happening?
Like, what is going on?
But there's got to be something to say for pure, like, mass. You know what? I think Van Damme was helping himself out, and I think he wanted you to have the experience that he has. And this movie is that experience without actually taking the actual drug. I'm telling, because I was just like, I don't even know what I literally, it was like Clockwork Orange. I was like, what is happening? I'm like,
I'm glad you said that, because Rob Schneider, when he was promoting this movie, was asked on a talk show, "What's it about?" He's like, "I have no idea." He
can't answer it.
I'm sure during filming that there's no way to know where this was going.
No,
because I bet during filming, because it's probably not linear, they're jumping around all these different storylines. But the biggest thing I took away from this was watching this going, Van Damme's having a fucking ball.
Yeah,
like there's never a moment where he looks like
he's
yeah. Oh, I knew he was.
And he's having sex with some gorgeous girl at some point. So
all the gorgeous girls, all those models, all that at the beginning.
You are so beautiful.
They're like Chinese. It returns to Hong Kong returns to China after bringing a British colony. That had nothing to do with anything. Like, what was why even have that? It was just literally
Rush Hour did it.
Yeah, they just literally had it in it just for no reason. Look at you either give me a good solid movie with good characters, production values, action, like a Terminator or Die Hard or any of the ones that were
Hard Target,
right? Or you just give me this complete nonsense crazy shit. I'm like, okay, I'm good for both. This is why I like Jaws 1 and Jaws 4. Jaws 2 and 3.
I like all the Jaws movies.
I like them. I do like them all. I like all the Jaws movies. But
the second one's really good.
You know what?
I like part 1. My order is 1, 4.
Number 4 is my ex-wife's favorite Jaws.
Of course,
movie,
because
I like 4. It's got Michael Caine in it.
It's got Michael Caine in it, who gets wet and then he's dry immediately.
Well, he says he's never seen it, but he sees the house that they
paid for. Exactly.
Yeah.
It doesn't look. Because 2 and 3 were still trying to be somewhat normal movies, but had schlock elements. Whereas part 4, they're like, whatever, who cares? Just have the shark come out.
It swam to the Bahamas.
The first movie's a solid movie about camaraderie, getting together to accomplish a mission. There's suspense in it, right? It's all about them coming together as a unit to fight this thing, and then the fourth one's just like, yeah, whatever. It's a shark.
It's a shark looking for revenge.
Yeah.
A shark that growls when it's getting a
Jaws 2 is better than 1? No way.
No,
sorry,
but
I actually enjoyed Jaws 2 a lot. Though.
I think
like
Jaws 2
ending.
is an adequate continuation of the story, though.
Yeah, it's fun.
I think it follows it correctly.
It's good.
I love the fact of having the kids out there and in trouble, and then some of them die, which is like, ooh,
No, they're all good. I've got them all on whatever Blu-ray.
We watched this with Jaws.
They're all good. But I'm just saying, I like 4 because it's just because 4 you could just throw in for schlock value. Like when you throw Jaws 1, and you can't just throw it in to have it on. You got to throw it on and engage with the movie. It's not something to just.
I was in the theater with Jaws 3D with the red and blue.
Wow, that's
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Owen's wearing Rambo today, so like Rambo 1, First Blood. To me, that's like I've got to engage with this movie, and like Rambo 3, I could just throw Rambo 3 on just to have it on. You know what I'm saying? 2 is your kind of your perfect balance between 1 and 3 in the sense that 2 still had some seriousness to it. I like the Expendables scene, like what they talk about being expendable. I think that was cool. And they still has a good action. And 3 is just like, okay, let's just really get into the action.
Everyone loves the action. Just get
into that. And part 1 is sort of still the psychological stuff.
Part 1 is a serious movie. It's like it's funny, the way I would say it is that the first movie, First Blood, is the best movie in terms of as a movie story characterization. That is the best. But my favorite is part 2 because it's the one I watch the most, because I love the action, I love the music, I love everything about it. It's the most fun.
Yes,
and then I love 3 years. I mean, I can watch all of my.
I love 3.
They're all entertaining, but the first
3
one
maybe
is like a
edges
serious
number
movie.
2 a little bit. Yeah. I was just sitting here thinking though, like on J-Man talking about the Jaws thing, and I know I made the joke earlier about Highlander 2 cocaine. This is kind of like Highlander 2 though.
Highlander 2
because to keep it on the
High
same
Van
line,
Damme 2 is more like.
Listen, if aliens came into this movie, I would have been like, I'm sold.
I would have been fine. It wouldn't have bothered me. But it's
maybe there were. Maybe you blinked and missed the aliens, buddy. You don't know.
It's like nothing makes sense in Highlander 2, but I still love that movie. I mean, I unapologetically love it. So it's like, you know what? I should love Knockoff now. You know what I mean?
You can see the meeting with the You know what? Let's make them aliens. Yeah.
You know what? People always complain about that. Look, I'm pumped up for them to be aliens because they're aliens. That's cool.
I think it's awesome.
I think that's awesome.
It does explain a few things.
It does explain stuff.
We joke about. You guys do know the whole cocaine thing. That movie was funded by cocaine, right?
Good.
Yes. They were hiding cocaine.
Funded by cocaine, Charlie.
They were hiding cocaine in the ceiling in whatever South American place they were filming it. There was so much cocaine it collapsed one of the ceilings at one point.
Not that Charlie is saying that South America is responsible for all cocaine. There's nothing to do with that.
No, not at all. But yeah, so it's like, but I love that movie unapologetically. All versions, all 27 versions.
I love it too. Yeah,
I like all the Highlander movies. Like I love the third one as well.
Michael Ironside's name is Katana. Like how?
Yeah, Katana. Mario Van Peebles in the third one is completely underrated as a villain. I
like Sorcerer. I think there's 2 names of that one too, right? It was Highlander, the Final Dimension, and the Sorcerer. Those are the 2.
And they actually tried to
Adrian Paul team up.
I saw that in the theater. Is that Endgame? Is it called Endgame?
Well,
Highlander Endgame, right?
It is Endgame. I was trying to because there's Endgame, which is the movie, and then there's like an episode where they pass the sword or something. I think.
Yes, but the movie is much better.
The movie. Oh yeah, the movie's way better. Yeah. But yeah, I could do a director's cut of Knockoff. Honestly, the more I'm like,
nice to see the shots.
I want to see what like Sean said. I want to see what Sammo Hung did because it had to be really awesome.
Oh yeah, and Jet Li was supposed to be one of the characters in it too, but he didn't make it because he was signed on for Lethal Weapon 4, so he had to drop out.
Yeah,
which is too bad because Jet Li would have been awesome. Imagine we got a fight between Jet Li and Van Damme. That would have been cool.
Oh yeah,
shit,
that would have been cool. I mean, they've been in the same movie together, but not together. Yeah,
Van Damme would be moving as fast because he's on cocaine. So
exactly. It's the only way we'd be able to keep up with Jet Li.
Well, he's got the superpowers, right? Where he runs, or somebody had those running fast powers.
I have no idea why that even got put in there. I think
that's where I was just like, oh my god!
When he's sliding on the oil at the end,
that's awesome.
I love that. And he's two guys, and he's sliding, but yet he's able to stop on a dime and shoot a guy. I'm like, that's awesome.
The guy that made the transporter loves Knockoff.
Yes, and
that's exactly what that was.
Yep. And transporters,
bicycle pedals on my feet. That way I can actually walk across the.
I love that scene. Yeah, the bike pedal scene. I was like, that's fucking awesome. I love it. Just how did you think that up? It's
genius.
What about bike pedals?
I love that every time. All right, here, listen now.
I had a fucking great idea.
Well, you can tell we haven't been together for a long time because we're just jacked up right now. We're like,
we're excited. This movie got us all jacked up. I got a contact high watching this movie.
I was actually interested what J-Man was going to think of. I was like, what does J-Man think of Knockoff?
Well, first of all, I saw it in the theater, and Van Damme's my hero. So I saw it in the theater. It's going to be very difficult. And I saw Double Team in the theater as well. With the other ones we mentioned. Well, Legionnaire didn't play here for some reason.
No, that was his first video movie.
That was direct.
Yeah,
the Quest was his last.
I saw the Quest. Basically, Nowhere to Run, and then from that point on, I saw everything.
Yeah,
that was my first one.
The first one I saw was Universal Soldier. Was the first one I saw.
Wow, that's a great.
Because it's funny. It was just before then that I first got into Van Damme movies. Like I said before, it was when I went over to Ireland. My cousin Patrick, he had all the VHSs, and I was there for a week. And over this week, I watched Death Warrant, Bloodsport, Kickboxer, Lionheart, or AWOL.
You became a man that week,
and that was the thing. Yeah, and all of a sudden, I was like, "Oh my god, chest hair!
I have hair.
What is this?"
Like my first, I mean, my dad didn't really like Van Damme. He didn't really care for him. So my first one was Universal Soldier: The Return. I saw that in theaters.
I saw that in theaters as well.
His fight with Michael Jai White, sick, legit.
Yeah. I don't know why that movie gets shit on so much. I enjoy.
I don't either. Universal Soldier: The Return.
It's okay, but it's not as good as the first one. I think the script.
Bad. It's not. The problem is that there's one line in it where he's like, "Oh, I'm not on the program anymore." Well, you can't not be on the program. Yeah. You're dead.
You're
dead. You're dead. You can't be brought back to life.
Well, they cured him or something.
Right, yeah, but see, I'm a nerd
like
that.
I never liked that. He should have always been.
And then it's fine.
How do you cure death? I don't know.
Like all you literally
somehow Van Damme returned.
No, just you guys have said it. Just literally, just don't even have that, and then it's fine.
Right. It's a not make it a
like
non-issue. Yeah,
right. It's not inherently a bad movie, but you're sitting there, and I'm a nerd, so I'm like, wait a minute, how's he off the program? Well, how can that be? He's dead. Okay, that's weird. And then you're thinking about that while the movie's going, and you're like, I kind of checked out a bit, right? That's the problem. If you watch it and just like kind of ignore that, then it's fine. And Michael Jai White's cool. He was badass.
Yeah, Michael Jai White was cool. And it's funny, I always forget that Michael Jai White is in the opening scene of the first one.
Yeah,
yes, he gets killed.
Oh my god,
that's him in the jungle at the beginning. Yeah,
he's like, let's get the fuck out of here.
I didn't know till now.
Yeah,
what?
I just watched it again a few weeks ago.
Yeah, Tiny Lister's one of the other Unisols.
Yes,
Simon Rhee is in it as well, isn't he?
Yep.
Oh my god, that is awesome! I
was watching it a few weeks ago, and I was like, I fucking love this movie. I was like,
it's so awesome. That's the best.
Those movies I could just watch on repeat. There's just the early Van Damme movies I got in like the 80s and 90s. Those movies I can just stick on anytime. And
double impact.
That was the only one my dad would watch, but it was mostly because it was not martial arts all the way through. It was more like a war movie kind of, but he also liked Dolph. So that was my first like entry into Van Damme's, but I never got to see him in theater there.
You know how a few weeks ago I did that list like my fave Van Damme characters.
You got them all right. Good job.
Yeah. I did, yeah. Alex is number one. The end.
Didn't know it was a
test. No. Actually, I think your order. Do you actually have your order was almost perfect? Like, I think it was perfect. Like I'm like, that's you got it all perfect. Like in order, even not even just the favorites, but like actually the order. I was like,
that's pretty much it. Yeah,
that's it. I was
wanting to do one next. I was thinking to do one for like Dolph next. And I said that'd be hard, but I think Andrew Scott is my favorite Dolph character. But then I was like, but he's He-Man. Yeah, he's the Punisher.
He's the
Punisher.
I gotta go with the Punisher. I love that
so that's going to be a tough one.
Rewatch Red Scorpion again. And
shit!
I want to do a live stream on that at some point whenever we come back.
I like Showdown in Little. I like him in Showdown in Little Tokyo. I think he's pretty. And I Come in Peace. Don't let that one slide. It's like
there's so many movies.
There's so many. That's not even getting into his other stuff like Bridge of Dragons.
There's Pentathlon,
Silent Trigger, stuff like that.
Silent Trigger is underrated. Yeah.
I like Silent Trigger a lot.
Yeah. I've been going through like some of my old reviews for like Dolph Lundgren movies, and like most of my reviews even now are fucking terrible. Like when people are like, "Oh, I can't wait to read your reviews," I'm like, "Why they suck?" It's like look at the abuse I'm getting from my He-Man review.
Who gave you abuse? Did you get abuse for He-Man?
I just not abuse, but just people disagreeing.
That's. I mean, welcome to. Well, have you seen
first day in the internet?
Have you seen what post I did that post and I've got 350 comments and everyone.
Oh
is
the Punisher one. Yeah. Exactly.
Every once in a while, it pops up in my feed, and the number just keeps getting bigger.
It's like 400 comments. Everyone hates me.
When I first saw it, it was only like 10 comments. I was like, I should comment on here, and I was like, I didn't got time. And later, it was like 200. I was like, I'm not getting in this. I'm not even.
Some people who are smart are with me, and then there's people who are against me just to do it. But I do like to get. I posted my Predator ranking, so I put 1 and 2. And then that's it.
I remember that one.
I can remember pretty fucking awesome.
I said, well, for a fake Predator movie, it's pretty awful. Wait, you didn't? No, I'm not saying it's pretty good for a fake Predator movie. It sucks.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, I love getting and I respond to all of them. And
I sometimes respond because I've been in the mood to respond. Like RR said
he's my buddy.
Yeah, but he's fine. And he's always. I don't mind people disagreeing with the respectful. If people are like, "Fuck you should die for this review" or something like that.
No. He's very respectful. Me and him have argued too, but he's very respectful.
And if you're respectful, then go ahead. That's fine. But this may be one of the few times where I edit a review, but I might not bother my arse because I didn't really care that much.
Well, your points on He-Man were accurate. It's just for me, it didn't. The things that you mentioned didn't.
Yeah, I thought it would bother you a lot more than it did. So, which is interesting that it didn't. So.
But you, I don't know why you can't message me, Nerd Man. We can. Well, I don't know why. Because I don't know if my Facebook account's blocked. But because I don't mind it if during the movie there's weird things. If in the end it's justified, like if Superman's a garbage movie, then at the end Superman proves that he's awesome. Then I'd be like, okay. It's the first movie, but he proved it.
Well, we need to discuss this later because Charlie's here. So, but don't go anywhere. Charlie, you can go. Anyway, to be continued because I'm desperate to go on about it. But anyway, so yeah, knockoff. There was so much crazy shit, and I wish I'd fucking watched it again. Like, the reason why I would prefer Double Team to it is that there's more outrageous stuff. There's a dude who has a knife in his toes, and he fights Van Damme with it. That's an awesome fight. Yeah. Van Damme lifts up a fucking bath in a training montage. It's like top 5 training montages of all time in Double Team. I love that. It's a great training montage.
This was one of those that there's like, not that I need explained all the time, but it's like all of a sudden he can just fight. Like he's been part of this whole counterfeiting community. He's trying to go legit, but he's
but he's Van Damme.
But he's Van Damme. But so as the viewer, you're like, I'm just waiting for him to round
like
somebody.
When people say because he's Batman, it's like because he's Van Damme. It's the same logic.
That's fair. I already see J-Man going Charlie. We already just talked about.
Yeah. So I've got it. Yeah, because it's awesome. They're right there. I addressed that point. Why is this happening? Because it's awesome. Why is it green? Why is it a green explosion? Because green is cool.
Because why the hell not? Yeah. I have no problem with the green explosion. I was just taken aback when they blew up the Buddhist temple, and I was just like, what just happened? That was one of those moments I paused because he had left and he was running down the steps, and I paused it. And when I unpaused it, boom. And I'm like, oh, I missed something. My whole thing got jacked up, and I packed it up going, no. He left it and it exploded. And it's like, that guy's dead now. Oh, okay. And then he shows up later and it's like, what? Why is this guy back all of a sudden? Okay, whatever. Okay, all right, fine. It was all set up. Oh, now he's a bad guy. What? The girl I thought was going to be a bad guy is now.
I know. I was just like, give me that some of the. Oh, no, it makes sense.
Rob Schneider's, can I have a moment where I can look directly at her tits, like 2 inches from my face? And they're like, yep, you can. It's just, all right.
And they're just like, bring that chest here.
I'm so surprised there's not actual cocaine usage in this movie.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I mean, it's one of the most bonkers is a perfect word to describe this movie. It's bonkers. It's just like logic. Who cares? It doesn't need logic. It's about exploding trousers, and it's got Van Damme doing the cool rickshaw. I love that rickshaw scene at the beginning. So
I thought it was interesting because you're not expecting it. Like I thought it was going to be a foot race. So you're watching it and you're like expecting everybody just because they're playing with you too. They show Rob Schneider and that other guy in just these little seats, and you're like, what are they sitting in? What is this? And then all of a sudden,
why does he keep spanking Van Damme?
That was fucking weird, dude. J-Man, say whatever you want about this movie, but Rob Schneider's smacking his ass, Van Damme saying fucking knock it off, and he goes, oh, okay, and then fucking bites his own goddamn lip and looks at Van Damme's ass again. I was just like, because we all love Van Damme, but
it's it's very tight. And it's just smackable. That's he's just like smack that ass. That's why
it's so weird.
Well, like with like an eel or whatever that thing is, it's outrageous. But this is the kind of thing. But actually, this is that style of weirdness. That is a lot of HK movies are like that.
Oh yeah, like, very much so. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like there's this goofy shit. Like I remember even when you guys were talking about City Hunter and all that. It's like there's goofy stuff. And to them, that goofy stuff doesn't take them out of the movie. They just think, oh yeah, that's just part of the shtick of this. This is how it is. It's like when Bollywood movies have like a song because it's Bollywood, so they have a song. It doesn't take them out of the movie. That's something to look forward to. Oh, that'll be, it's like, oh, that was really funny when he's slapping his ass. It's like, why is he doing that? I don't know. It's funny. Like,
this totally you could have told me this was an anime or something that they made a movie out of. And that would have fit, because what you're saying is, because I've watched some weird shit thanks to Pete, but I've seen like Hentai Common, HK, the whatever, the honey girl.
Yeah, honey bee. Oh god.
I don't want to say honey boo boo, but that's just what we said. But you know what I'm talking about. But I was also reminded of movies that I actually did enjoy, but like some of the Shaw Brother movies, like Monkey Kung Fu. makes no sense whatsoever. We all got done watching that movie going, is it possible to have too much kung fu in a movie? And we all agreed there was just way too much kung fu in that movie because that's all it was. And I think this one
you need to take that back, Charlie. You should take that back. There's no such thing as too much kung fu.
I think you should watch Monkey Kung Fu.
That's like saying there's too many ninjas in this movie. So, you know.
Yeah,
I wanted more ninjas in this one. But, J-Man, you were just saying this one got cut because it's perfect. It was, I think there's a moment that they probably did cut this because Sammo's fights probably didn't fit the movie. When you got it all edited the way it is. Exactly. It maybe they were like, wow, this makes all the rest of the stuff we did utter shit. So let's cut this stuff out and let's keep it all nuts. And it fits the flow of the movie. The other stuff would have been like an action movie. But I just had thoughts about that.
It's a dream. It's a fever dream. You're like, what is happening? Like
it's a cocaine dream. Yeah.
It's a cocaine dream. Totally it's a cocaine fueled dream. And they just wanted you to feel it. They're like, you know what? Everyone on this is high. We want the audience to be high, and just let's go with it. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's not like a great film. Like you guys are all right. Like it's not really a great film, but I just love it because it's like I kind of like when they're just like, you know what, whatever. Just throw every stupid like they're filming the movie. Wait, I got this really cool idea. What if we do a shot where these guys are stopping and zooming in, and then this is like, yeah, throw it in, do it. That's great. That's great, camera operator. Put that.
Yeah, no one was not listened to. Keith Grips got his part.
I always want to see a movie where, like there's like a pan, like there's like a small bomb in like a doll. Oh, it's like the dolls are in the ocean. What a cool part. It's like just the dolls falling in the ocean. So neat. You're like, oh, this is very beautifully shot. It's kind of weird. It's like, but they're dolls, but what were they going to do with them? Like
it's surreal. Yeah.
Like it's surreal. And like that one little thing controls it. Well, which ones does it control?
Right. Is it all of them? Like, because apparently at the end it is all of them.
Right. There's no, because that's not how bombs work. Right. No. So it's like, it doesn't matter because he has a bomb and you don't know when he's going to press that button. It's the importance is the pressing of the button and what's going to happen. Not does it logically make sense that this button explodes this one where Van Damme is. It doesn't matter if that's logical. What matters is that he's going to press it. It's all about feeling it. They do this in manga too and in anime. Big, like when people say, oh, it gets too big, like, and the guy's got 15 teeth or he's got like 100 teeth. It's like, oh, it's to show that he's that angry.
Right.
Same with the big, like the eyes pop. It's to show that they're that surprised.
Water falls out of the eyeballs. Water falls out. They're crying. They're sad.
They're so
exaggerated. Yeah, it is. So that's I think that's a lot of this movie. It's very overtly exaggerated. You just reminded me of the other thing. This movie starts with an underwater scuba scene.
Right. Like what does that have to do with,
And you're like, what is going on? And those three guys where they're like, okay, we've let the dolls out and they're swimming away as if they're the three fucking stooges, just like whoop, 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 just running away.
What the hell
that
is
should have
that?
told me everything I was in the store for.
It's goofy. It's like super
totally
goofy.
Goofy.
What is going on here? Is this so serious? But the thing is, it's like, see, because I watch all these random shitty things and weird things too, and even the good ones, like even the ones that are good, like I legitimately love, Dragon Ball and all that. And they've got this kind of stuff because it's just, this is how they present their product. And, now this one is still inferior, even if you go by the standards of, well, it's kind of like this, because you really should have some understanding of what's going on, because you don't even know what the stakes are, because you don't even know what is going on. Like Harry, it's like, Sorvino's, now he's a bad guy. Why are you now a bad guy? And like, if you're now a bad guy, why not just shoot them right there? It's like, well, no, because I have to have a scene where
you're the villain. Yeah,
right.
You gotta have this. You gotta
have a scene where he talks about it, right? And then why would he? So if those guys captured the two, and they've got the shipment, he's like, oh, now he's double crossing them. Well, why are you double crossing them before you take possession of the thing, anyways? Why not get full possession? Then, like, it's like he's double crossing them halfway into them. So why would you send them to acquire these shipping containers and then kill them right there? Because you could have acquired them yourself, because you already have a bunch of guys there. So the point of double crossing is that, you did the hard work for me. Now I'm going to take it. But they show up with an army. It's like, but you have an army.
The Russian guy was about to kill them, which is what he wanted to do, but he kills the Russian guy. So he
saved them.
He saves them.
Right. He saved them so that he could explain his plot to them. But he's got an army of guys. So if you have an army of guys, why do you need the Russian army guys?
You don't. That's it.
You don't need them.
I'm sitting here thinking, and John brought this up earlier, there's not a lot of difference between this and Rumble in the Bronx. If you really look at Rumble in the Bronx and how insane that movie kind of gets, it's pretty much the same, except it's the charm of Jackie Chan and you're watching the amazing stunts and stuff. But he fights a hovercraft with a Lamborghini with a giant sword out the side of it and cuts it down, and the bad guy gets ran over and all his clothes.
That is one of the best scenes like ever. I remember the first time I saw that, I was like, that's fucking incredible.
I saw it at the right age and it was gold. But you're also, when you start literally thinking about knockoff, you're like, it's not that different. It's just actually knockoff's a bit more violent than, but the insanity, the comedy is kind of still there along the lines of Rumble in the Bronx.
I think John, go ahead, Ron. Sorry.
I was just going to say, knockoff feels like so many Hong Kong movies from the year. Like there's a movie called The Last Blood. I don't know if any of you have seen that. And it's got that kind of sort of goofy kind of humor, but the action in it's fucking superb. It's really good. And there's another film I watched recently called The Big Heat. And you got to watch that. These are, I think, they're on Tubi now.
Okay.
Really, really worth watching, because like even whenever there's like a bit of insanity to it or goofiness, then there's like some incredible action. Because I watched, I finally watched Tiger and the Beat 1 and 2.
Oh yes.
I remember you talking about that.
I actually didn't like Tiger and the Beat 1. I like the action in it, but Chow Yun-Fat's character is like a dick and a coward in it, and I'm like, I don't want to see Chow Yun-Fat doing that. It's like, he's normally cool, but you know, it's nice seeing playing something different. But his character is like a coward in it and whatever else, and I just hate cowards anyway, just as characters or whatever.
Right. But it's harder when you see your hero being one too. So it's,
yeah, exactly. But then at the end, he becomes cool and he has the shotgun on the rope, firing that, and then there's a chainsaw fight at the end. So I'm like, well, that's fucking awesome. So
I'm in. Okay.
Yeah. So totally yeah. so
I'm seeing a lot more advertising for that movie you were telling us about before.
Oh, The Furious.
The Furious.
Yeah, it's everywhere. Yeah,
really got me hyped up to see that now.
Yeah. So yeah, I saw it was quoted in the poster, and I was like, where can I buy that poster? I want that for my new place. I'm actually going to go see it again when it comes out. I want to see it in the big screen.
I'm hoping it hits one of my theaters because I want to go see it.
It's actually
like
on
it's going to be limited.
Yeah. For once, Cineplex is actually playing it because like they rarely play any of these fucking movies these days. So I always want to do like a boys' night, Jay. We're like, we should all go see The Furious because it's like it's the best.
Yeah. When is that out?
Next week.
Next week.
So,
coming up
quick.
I wouldn't be able to see it Tuesday or Thursday. On Tuesday, I'm seeing Obsession. So
I wouldn't mind seeing. I wouldn't mind. Yeah. What day is that? Oh, Tuesday.
Tuesday I'm seeing that, and then Thursday it's Disclosure Day. So any other day after that, basically. So
yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Yeah, I think that would be a great one for us to go, like me, you, Steve, and Sean, and maybe because I get News wants to see it as well. So I just think it'd be a good one. So the boys can go see it, support some R-rated action. I think that'd be really cool. Just to hang out. I got some shit to give you as well. I got tons of stuff to give you, like books.
And I still got to give you the Fist of the North. So I wanted to, before I forget, but Hot Takes just mentioned something about Hard Target, which I wanted to say. John Woo took a better approach than Troy Hart did in this instance with Van Damme because I think John Woo understood the U.S. market better. So he still had his trademarks.
Well, he was educated in the U.S.
He understands. Oh, there you go. Well, that was set up. That was a layup.
Like, I'm literally reading this right now, and I'm currently reading The Making of Hard Target.
Oh my God, that's great.
Nice.
So, do you want this, Jay? Once I'm finished reading it,
I wouldn't mind reading that. Yeah,
so I'll add it to the pile.
But no, on your thing there, right there. You see, I think he understood better for Hard Target. Like, he couldn't go like full John Woo-isms. So he's got like 70% John Woo-isms, and then he still has some of the American stuff where he's like, okay, you know, the girl comes in and it's like, oh, the story with the dad, I'm looking for this. And so there's still something else going on in it. But it still feels like a John Woo movie, but also it doesn't feel like it's gone completely off the rails, where this is completely off the rails, where this movie in Hong Kong probably feel like, that was exciting. Very good. Good job. I love this movie. It was great. We're sitting here like, whoa, this was a lot to take in. And we weren't ready for it.
Yeah.
It's culture shock. We're not ready for this movie. Double Team, even that's slightly more adjusted. But in a way, I might like this. I'd have to rewatch Double Team. I might like this better than Double Team, not because it's better, but because I'd rather just have a crazy. Whereas Double Team still tried to be somewhat normal-ish.
They tried to make it American, and it had more American.
Yeah, Double Team is sort of like The Prisoner. It's basically a version of The Prisoner.
Yeah.
In the island.
I like Double Team. I saw it in the theater. I thought it was kind of neat. Yeah. I don't know. I just Mickey. But when you said Mickey Rourke kind of makes that a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit more,
a
bit cooler because he's such a cool villain. Like the villains in this, there's too many of them.
Yeah,
and we didn't know who they were because they kept switching sides. Oh, this guy's the villain. No, it's this guy. No, it's this guy. No, it's her.
They're not evil long enough for you to hate them.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Yeah, I need to hate the villain, and
there's no time.
Yeah.
I think the easiest way to look at it is like we talked about with this movie, we dropped Van Damme into a Hong Kong movie.
I did whip the fish. Whip with the fish. I did right there.
And
picture in picture. You forgot they did picture in picture at one point.
They did do picture in picture.
Because someone's like, wait a minute, we haven't used picture. But oh shit, we haven't used picture in picture.
What's this button do? That's what that button does. But yeah, so like we got Van Damme dropped into a Hong Kong movie here, but in Hard Target, we got John Woo dropped into an American movie.
Oh, that was a good way to say that.
That's the easiest, simplest way because that's the big difference. Is why one's way better than the other. Yeah.
They are kind of porn titles now. You see it, Hard Target, Double Team.
That's most action movies, guys. Okay.
It's different kinds of action.
Hard Target.
Excessive Force. That's a very rough one, you know.
Well, Excessive Force 2, Force on Force. Like I said, if ever there was the Force, of course. But I love the
force of a force could force.
I love that. Like John mentioned that warehouse scene in Knockoff. That's an awesome scene when they're being chased by everybody. I thought it's a kind of really chaotic scene.
And then it's like, let's get on mopeds. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what they're seeing.
That was in a random
like 400 locations. There must be 400 locations. Every location, they're in it for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
They go to thingy's Paul Sorvino's base and they're only there for like 2 minutes and then it's like, okay, we gotta go. It's like, where are you? Like the geography, everyone gets to wherever they gotta get to through teleportation devices. It's like, we gotta get here, we're here. Well, that was fast. It's like, what was the travel time?
That's the only way this movie can do it, though, because you can't slow it down with travel time.
No, you can't.
Otherwise, the camera veers off of the bridge. That's the travel time.
Right. Yeah, even in Bloodsport, he's exploring the city a little bit. Right? Like, give me a minute to breathe. Like, okay,
we didn't even say Xiang's in this movie at the beginning from Kickboxer.
Yeah,
mentor. Xian. I forget how you pronounce his name, but I was like, I know this motherfucker. It's like, what? Holy shit, that's his mentor. That's his sensei in Kickboxer.
What the hell was with the girl patching up Schneider? And you're like this looks pretty. And then it's like she's being all nice with them, but then weird. You're like, it's like no one takes any. Like, dude, you took heavy damage. You should be really hurt right now because you're not. Van Damme gets the get out of jail free card. Yeah, right. It's like Van Damme can take any damage, but like this guy's like Royce took all this damage. Like, okay, but.
And also I know it was just for the joke, but the most awkward way in the world to put bandages on him, reaching around him, trying to put the adhesive on while he's got his face in her boobs.
Well, that's why they did it.
That's why they did it. But you're also just like, this is stupid. Like
Van Damme beats her up too, which is great too. I'm trying to look at my notes here. I just started
knocks that one girl completely out on the ship scene when she comes around that corner. Pow! She's done. She is flagged out.
That's what you do to a chick that's trying to kill you. I hate movies where chicks are trying to kill you and then they're like, "Oh, I'm not going to fight you." Fuck you. If she's trying to kill you, beat the bitch up.
Yeah, equal rights and equal left.
Equal rights, equal left. Yep.
Yeah, I'm scratching my notes as we were talking. I shouldn't have done that because this actually I should have taken a picture. It's like Buddha explodes. JCV beats up a girl. Russians. I just wrote Russians. Like, okay,
Russians. That's what happens in the movie.
It's like Rambo First Blood Part 2. There's Russians. Of course there are. Why is it
Of course there are, yeah. But no, my notes are nonsense.
They make more sense in the movie.
They make no sense. I wrote glasses, sliding around, bombs and bra. Like, what the hell?
Baby dolls. Little baby dolls.
The baby dolls. It's like, I put random guys, and then I just stopped. I stuck random guys. Like, I don't even know who are these people.
It was probably the speed guys. Is what it was. You saw the guys running real fast. You're like, fuck it, I'm done.
I wrote motion blur, and I'm like, yeah, that's that. I mean, that's it. Like, really, like, I can't even.
See, like when they did that shit in Crank, he was under the influence of a drug or something. So it makes sense because you're seeing it through a POV. In this movie, there's no fucking reason for these camera
everybody's POV. That's why it's
even in Dread, like which is a masterpiece, 2012 Dread
with the slow-mo.
Where what an ingenious idea to incorporate slow motion as an artistic thing, because they take it and then it's like, whoa, and that's what they see. And even when they're getting killed, it's kind of neat.
Super gory with it too,
which
gives it
but
that option.
Beautiful. It was kind of beautiful.
It was. So in most action movies, it's boom, you're done. Gunshot, boom, you're done. Doing that slow-mo scene, seeing the bullet like go through that guy's mouth and then explode out the other side, shooting that fat guy in the stomach that held the shotgun. And then the girl smashing her face when she got thrown from the top. Just slow motion over the glass pane with the camera underneath it.
Yeah.
That's art. That's Oscar shit that I'll vote.
Yeah, that is an Oscar. There. That is Oscar. I think people overlooked. Well, that's a separate stream, but they've overlooked that movie.
Stream. Yeah,
that's another stream, but they've overlooked that movie.
Definitely, yeah. I am actually surprised we've kept talking about this movie for like an hour and 10 minutes. Well, really, it was about 50 minutes we've talked about it and talked.
We're professionals.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, because I'm sitting there.
It's been good to talk about it, though. We've really gone into good detail.
I mean, I don't know what. Yeah, well, I knew. I was like, oh gosh, I'm gonna. I was like, I have a feeling that I'm gonna be really shilling for this movie, and everyone's gonna be like, you're insane. But the movie's
doing
insane.
that, but we're also like, you're not wrong either. Like that. I think that's the weird thing. We're all like, don't really know where we stand, but we're all also going, I agree with him, and I agree with him, and I agree with him, the whole time.
Well, it looks good on 4K, so.
All I said was I should hate this movie, but I don't. I watch it all the time.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Yeah, it's just like, it's a fun. The thing is about it's an easy watch. Like you put it on, it's a quick 90 minutes. Just like
this is a perfect background movie because you don't have to follow Van Damme's
name on the top of a movie poster, or like you know what you're going, like you're gonna see.
I like that you do finally see the scene that is the movie poster. Him all sweaty holding the gun.
I like yes.
I did. I was like, oh, there it is.
Oh god, he's so sweaty.
Mr. What that whole 90s like
and his haircut, the bow haircut.
Yeah, I was like, and then that dates the movie more than.
But I was thinking about his hair too because I'm weird. And I was thinking, I was like, I kind of like this hair.
No, you're not. I was thinking the same thing. I was like,
I'm like, I kind of like his hair. At first, I didn't like his hair. When the movie started, I was like, as it got through, I was like, this hair fits this movie because it's just weird too. And this is like, just whatever. Like, I don't know. I like if this was anyone but Van Damme, then I might be a bit more harsher, but I just find him so likable anyways.
I think he should have worn a tracksuit through the whole movie. That's
John, you're correct. I thought that myself. I was like, oh, that tracksuit, because then that's an action figure. Because then, right? Because then you could have your Game of Death action figure. You could have your knockoff action figure. You could have because they did the Bloodsport action figure with the black tights or whatever, the black shorts. That's an action figure. You need to have Van Damme action figure line because like Alex is he's easy, Chad is easy, like a lot hard. Obviously, Chance is the easiest. I dress like Chance. As soon as we saw Hard Target, I was like, oh, this is my outfit. You can see me in movies and you're like, Jay is wearing the Hard Target outfit because firstly, that's the best outfit. And I had a mullet because mullets are awesome. And I got the earrings. Like I was like, oh, I gotta get
party in the back.
Party in the back.
Party in the back. Yeah, Hard Target is a universe. That's like a transformational movie. You watch that, you're like, now I understand what life is all about. It's about walking around with like trench coats and having your sleeves rolled up and like kicking guys into posts and shit. Like that's what
my youngest loved it. We've been introducing him to more and more movies, and we watched Hard Target. John, you'll love this. He watched Perfect Weapon the other night.
That's a masterpiece.
He absolutely adored it. And I'll tell you what, I just got a true 4K player, so I got my first sound bar with a sub.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I'm still waiting for somebody to ask me to do a commentary for the Perfect Weapon. I'm a motherfucking third-degree black belt.
Why don't we?
I told him I know a guy that has actually met him, so I was like, it was pretty cool. But we're watching this movie, and I only have the Blu-ray. They haven't done a 4K Perfect Weapon. But the sound transfer, every time there was a punch or kick, my subwoofer vibrated the entire house. Every fucking time. And my sons couldn't smile anymore every time.
You're going to love Masters of the Universe then in D-Box.
We're not doing D-Box, but we're doing the good one. But yeah, he's having a ball with this journey we're on with these action movies.
Perfect Weapon is perfect.
It was great.
It's like we parodied it as kids. We did a trailer, and we replicated the Batman scene. What are you? I'm Batman. So in the trailer that we made as kids, I was the Jeff Speakman character, and the guy's like, "What are you?" And I'm like, "I'm perfect." And then the tagline was 99.9% is not good enough or something like that. It's like, it's gotta be. So we actually, and I had the sticks, and instead I was like beating up my bed instead of the couch or whatever. So we actually did a parody video, and I'm sure I can find that. We did a parody of Perfect Weapon. We love Perfect Weapon unapologetically and unironically. I love the beginning. I think it's fantastic. I think Jeff Speakman is like super on fire throughout that whole movie. There's not 1 second that movie sucks. It's like every second of that movie is the goddamn
nothing
best.
Is wasted on that movie.
Nothing is wasted. When he goes in, like, oh my god!
I love the dojo fight, which we discussed before, because the guys all kind of do it at once rather than all just standing waiting. You know, I hate that whenever henchmen are just standing there and then letting the guy fight one on one. In real life, it's just
The speed and kinetic of his punches in that movie were just amazing. We had a lot of fun. We made that a double feature. Jackie took my daughter to go see. What the hell did they go see? Obsession or no Backrooms. So they went and watched that. So in the amount of time it took them to drive there, watch the movie, come back, we watched Perfect Weapon, and I went, well, what do you follow up to Perfect Weapon? The ultimate Perfect Weapon. We watched RoboCop right after that. So it was the first time he ever saw RoboCop.
Wow.
So he hit puberty immediately. You know, he's 14 now, so he's got hair everywhere, like we were talking. Because I'm like Jeff Speakman and RoboCop in one night, one city.
Well, RoboCop's top 20 favorite movies of mine. So I mean, but I mean,
it's on my arm, dude. It is one of my favorites. But it was awesome. But we got 2 movies in before they ever even got back from one.
Well, RoboCop's not that long. You know,
it's not.
There's a lot of plot and a lot of commentary and satire, and like there's a lot going on in RoboCop in a short amount. That is like maybe the most perfectly paced movie ever for the amount of things that are in it.
Yeah. We watched the director's cut too.
Yeah. Director's cut, that's fine.
The director's cut does get. I will tell you guys this because you'll appreciate it. So I knew I was putting on the director's cut for him.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there watching. They got to the Kenny in the boardroom scene, and it's insane. The director's cut of it. I about lost it. Liam's sitting in the couch in front of me. I'm in my chair, and all I see is basically his head, but he never turns away. It's to the point they turn Ed 209 off. Kenny's laying over there, and someone's like, "Don't touch him! Don't touch him! Somebody call a paramedic!" And all I see is Liam's
I like how they're
go.
pushing him away from, like he's trying to come over. They're like, "No, get away from him!"
As soon as they say call a paramedic, Liam's arms go. Like, what the fuck is that going to do for
him? Somebody call the goddamn paramedic. Let's go, Johnson.
He's already dead. I was like, the kid gets it. He totally gets it.
It's like when you can see the insides of the person, you don't need a paramedic.
His insides are on the outside. And that's the director's cut. I mean, the director's cut lingers. Murphy's death in the director's cut is fucking brutal. Like, it's insane.
And it definitely elevates Clarence Bodiger into complete asshole mega status because he's also laughing about it and his guys are laughing about it, and you despise them all. And as soon as your brain picks up on what's going to happen once RoboCop starts to learn his identity, and because you're getting this awakening of this guy, but also you're getting the revenge part now.
Yeah.
And it's a low-key revenge movie in a weird, it's kind of a revenge movie, but also a political satire, but also a Western, and it's also corporate America satire. I love the fact that you're fired. Even Director 4, where he comes in, he's like, "You can't arrest me. You're my product." Like, right? It's like, Like it's like, I'm here to arrest you. It's like, okay, you better take me in, right? It's like
we already planned for this contingency because they knew something could turn on. I dare say it's one of the most perfect movies if you really look at it.
It definitely is.
It's Verhoeven's best, and I love Starship Troopers and shit like that, but Verhoeven nailed RoboCop.
Starship is very good too, but RoboCop is
and Total Recall as well.
And Total Recall.
If Total Recall just was the only thing is that it's Philip K. Dick's original concept.
Yeah.
Whereas RoboCop is full.
Yeah.
Like Philip K. Dick, if you take anything from Philip K. Dick, you got yourself a good movie, right?
He was one of my first ever interviews. Ed Neumeyer, the writer of RoboCop. That's a pretty fucking good.
Wow, that's
awesome.
My very first interview was Brian Bosworth.
The Boz, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We were friends on Facebook, and I was like, "Can I send you some questions about Stone Cold?" And he's like, "Sure." I'm like, the questions weren't great because this was 15 odd years ago or something. But then he responded and answered back, and I was like, "Holy shit!" And then someone was a prick on Facebook, imagine, and then he shut down his account.
What would Mr. Bosworth, I have a question. How does it feel to be part of the most awesome movie of all time? It's like second question. How does it feel to be the most awesome guy in the most awesome movie of all time?
Because I know the next live stream we're going to do is going to be Broken Arrow, and then it's going to be Stone Cold next.
I saw that in the theater too. Yeah, I saw every John Woo movie in the theater. I did miss a couple.
God, I love that movie.
Oh yeah. So, but these will be once I've moved. So in my new Action-FLIX HQ. So, although to be honest, the background will probably be pretty much the same. So, we'll see. I want to try and get some new pictures. So, we'll see.
You got to keep. I mean, like Hard Target, RoboCop. What else you got there? Italian Fat.
Heat, Hard Boiled. Avengement, Van Damme's autograph, and then Michael Ironside's autograph, Scott Adkins' autograph.
Yeah, I don't think there is opportunity for you to remove these.
That's the thing. The problem is they're on the wall hung by magnets, so I need to get new ones to put them up on a new wall. So
I thought they said they can. Is that the disc plate?
Yeah, a disc plate. Yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe you can. I don't know.
According to the website, you can take them off.
Oh, okay, that'd be handy. We'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll wrap it up there. So, has anybody got anything cool coming up then?
I stream every day, so whatever.
Follow
what's going on.
What do we got going on? We just did Batteries Not Included, which was probably the first time we've done. Yeah. Dude, I fucking love that movie.
I love that movie.
So it is a kick in the gut of nostalgia.
That movie. Yeah.
Well, we're on our rebrand of Gimme Back My, where we do anything, not just action, not just horror, because there's a lot of nostalgia movies that don't fall in that, like Batteries Not Included. And it's a movie that I had a lot of big core memories of growing up. So we did that.
Yeah.
It was one of those, we talk about it. It was when Dad went and rented movies without everybody and he didn't know what to get everyone. It was either Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Harry the Hendersons, Batteries Not Included, the
Flight of the Navigator. Yeah. All the generic
one ones. Of those. Which one did I get last time? Don't
Last
get that
Starfighter.
Yeah. I fucking love that movie.
The Last Starfighter is so good. Yeah. I've had an article on The Last Starfighter in drafts for like 2 years or something. I keep forgetting to post it.
The Blu-ray looks fantastic. I think there's 4K out now, or it's supposed to be coming out. But the Blu-ray looks so good. I'm like, I don't need the 4K. It's
That's the thing. Sometimes, I mean, you look at a Blu-ray and I'm like, the Blu-ray is fine. Like, I have the Blu-ray of Die Hard and have the 4K. The 4K looks fucking terrible. It's awful. There's like no color. It's like so drained.
Yes, they do that sometimes to make it more natural to what it was. But the problem is that I'm not used to the natural looking version of it. I'm more used to the other version of it.
Yeah,
you're right.
There was somebody that was doing a comparative about some of the more recent 4Ks, and they were doing side by sides of showing how poorly the colors, transferred over to 4K. I honestly would not be getting the new Masters of the Universe if it wasn't for the fact we're getting the deleted scene version for the Dolph one. So I might need to actually pick that
I knew
up.
I waited for a reason.
Yeah. I liked everything I got with the Umbrella though, because you got the super pack with it. J-Man got it.
Yeah. Well, someone was messaging me. It's like, "Are you gonna get this?" And I'm like, "Are you retarded?" Like, of course I'm getting it.
If it wasn't the deleted scenes, I was probably going to pass. But now that I know I was, because this one looks great. There's nothing wrong with it. And I don't think we're getting near as much as we got with Umbrella.
No, I don't think so. You're right on that.
Honestly, it might be a repackaged Umbrella package, except for
which I'm just going to buy it anyways because now it's in. You just said it's repackaged, so now I need the new package.
I remember what I was going to say. Hold on, I remember what I was going to say.
Yeah, go.
Because I saw Hot Take Tuesdays, and I thought my hot take is my favorite villain, and I think the best villain of the 80s is Clarence Boddicker.
Yeah.
Like everyone says Hans Gruber. I'm like, no, I'm sorry, Clarence Boddicker scared the shit out of me as a kid growing up. I was like,
he was a true piece of shit.
Yeah, he was a monster. He was scary, and the Kurgan and Highlander was scary as well. Yeah. Love those villains.
Yeah.
No, we've done a best villains podcast. We did that a few years ago.
We did that years ago, didn't we? Yeah.
I know. I don't remember last week though.
Well, we do it again. Fuck it. Who cares?
No, but Hans Gruber, because Hans is motivated by money, you can avoid him.
Yeah.
Whereas Clarence is just crazy, and like
evil
it's like he'll just shoot you, right? I mean, like Hans Gruber, it's like he's crazy too, but like not in the sadistic way. To him, it's more like just business transactions.
Yeah, they're two different tiers of
collateral damage.
Yeah.
You just want the money. Yeah.
And then a lot of people are like, well, Hans Gruber was going to blow up an entire rooftop of people.
So he's not.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. He's not Carl, but he's a piece of shit. But you're right. I think Boddicker is probably one of the top villains.
Yeah, because he was just so scary. Like that scene, just give the man a hand, and he's like mocking him as they're like torturing and killing this guy. And I was like, that guy's a piece of shit. So that was a great villain. So, all right, we will wrap it up there. So I know this was only like a one-off, but I just wanted to speak to everybody while I'm transitioning into a new location.
It is June.
Yeah, that is true. That was quick. So yeah, we'll be back realistically probably August, maybe the end of July, August, because I got 20 years.
You gotta get settled in, man.
Yeah, I got furniture to get. I got to get couches. I got a new bed and all that shit. So. I just want to say hi, love you all. That was it, and I'm desperate to talk to J-Man and John about He-Man now, so we'll jump.
Yeah, I gotta fuck off.
Go away, Charlie.
Yeah, time to go, Charlie. The grown-ups need to talk.
I'm watching it tomorrow. I already bought my tickets, boys.
And then if you can, Wednesday, everyone's welcome back. So I'll just throw it up if you can make it.
Check schedule. I will try to make it to that.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. If I can do it, I will. But it's going to be crazy for me from like basically after this weekend onwards to do things until I'm moved. So.
Yep.
Anyway, we'll wrap it up there. Thank you, everybody, for watching and joining us. Thank you guys for joining me. And I will see you soon. And remember, if you are watching, you are the Action Elite.